Spectators argue and shout in the square, throwing opinions into the numb air. Everyone clamors to capture the microphone, terrified of being left quite alone. But I choose to stand in the back of the crowd, observing the ways of the foolishly loud.
Your quiet observations are sharper than knives, watching the patterns of chaotic life. Tongues are like fires that burn up the trees, creating a smoke that makes everyone sneeze.
Wise men don't chatter, they study the scene, distinguishing things that are fake or pristine. No need to boast of the deeds you performed. Stand in the aisle while the hurricane storms.
The world doesn't need another loud voice.
Stillness is definitely a preferable choice.
Truth doesn't yell to convince anyone.
Quietly shining just like the big sun.
We don't have to argue or claim any prize.
When secrets are visible right in our eyes, a silent witness observing the grace, quietly watching the shifts in this place. No explanations are needed or sought,
Knowing the battles that shouldn't be fought.
evidence lives in the peace that we keep.
Deep calling out to the ultimate deep. Hear me, silence is gold and a powerful shield, keeping your strategy fully concealed. Babylon chatters from morning till night, propaganda machinery blinding your sight.
But when you are quiet, your hearing improves, discerning the enemy's trickiest moves.
Let action speak louder than phrases you coin.
That is the army we want you to join. My life is the sermon, my breathing the text. No longer confused about what happens next. The peace in my presence is all I require to quench the explosions of earthly desire. A quiet reflection of something divine,
allowing the inner spectrum to shine. The world doesn't need another loud voice.
Stillness is definitely a preferable choice.
Truth doesn't yell to convince anyone.
Quietly shining just like the big sun.
We don't have to argue or claim any
When
prize.
secrets are visible right in our eyes, a silent witness observing the grace, quietly watching the shifts in this place. No explanations are needed or sought,
Knowing the battles that shouldn't be fought.
evidence lives in the peace that we keep.
Deep calling out to the ultimate deep. And empty words fade,
Look at the havoc that gossip has made.
but quiet endurance will outlast the noise.
Restoring the focus, balance and poise.
Be still and remember who governs the land.
Entrusting our fate to an invisible hand.
You don't have to say a word, just live it.
Observation,
Observation over conversation.
pure medicine.
Silent witness.
Oh, silent witness. Ooh. Silent witness observing the grace, quietly watching the shifts in this place. No explanations are needed or sought,
Knowing the battles that shouldn't be fought.
evidence lives in the peace that we keep.
Deep calling out to the ultimate deep. Just a witness so quiet,
No noise,
just poise.
silent power,
Quiet flower.
wisdom hours. threatening future prospects with fear. Circumstances suggested that I would collapse, falling directly into economic traps. But something metallic woke up in my chest, refusing to settle for second-class rest.
There's steel in the spine when the wind starts to blow. Temperatures dropping way below zero. Wood will ignite and plastic will melt, regardless of how your emotions have felt. We need a material capable of standing when the rough aircraft is forced to be landing. Tested in furnaces 7 times hot, holding our ground on this particular plot.
I am not shaken by rumors of doom, Damian. Confidence blooming in midst of the gloom. My confidence is in the fragile design, Damian. Forged in the heavens, completely divine.
Let heavy artillery strike at our wall.
We are protected and never shall fall. I am faith, shield in the core of our mind, leaving our fragile illusions behind.
Stronger than sorrow and tougher than grief,
An indestructible permanent belief.
we cannot bend and we will not grow.
Walking victorious down this hard road.
Yo, Babylon weapons are made of deceit, trying to paralyze folks on the street. They threaten your status, your money, your name, playing a wicked psychological game. But iron resistance cannot be dismayed by any sharp tool that the blacksmith has made. We possess armor that shields us from wrong, making the weak ones extraordinarily strong.
My grandfather told me that trials would come, beating our spirits like an old war drum. But he also said that the anchor would hold, sweeter than diamonds and purer than gold. So I stand unblemished, secure and robust, placing my ultimate absolute trust. I am not shaken by rumors of doom,
Damian.
confidence blooming in midst of the gloom. My confidence is in a fragile design,
Damian.
forged in the heavens, completely divine. Let heavy artillery strike at our wall. Oh, we are protected and never shall fall. I am faith,
Shield in the core of our mind, leaving our fragile illusions behind.
stronger than sorrow and tougher than grief.
An indestructible permanent belief,
We cannot bend and we will not corrode.
walking victorious.
Walking victorious down this hard road.
Unyielding, unmovable, safe and secure.
Through every generation it will endure.
No weapon can penetrate this holy shield.
We refuse to surrender or exit the field, yeah. Built like a fortress that stands through the age.
Unbothered by historical fury and rage.
It is hard, it is solid, it is iron.
It is iron,
It is hard,
it is solid,
it is solid,
it is iron.
unshakable. Iron faith,
Shield in the arguments ended, the speakers are mute. No longer debating the branches or root. The chaos of Babylon fades from my ears, drowning the panic of historical fears. An ocean of calmness descends on my mind, leaving the chatter completely behind.
Yes, check it. When words are exhausted, the wisdom appears, wiping away the remaining old tears. Man talked for centuries, what did they gain? Just more complications, dynamic and pain. But when you are quiet, the message is plain, like watching the drops of a tropical rain. No vocabulary can specify grace. Just stand in the stillness and look at this face.
The world has run out of things it can say.
Human philosophy's melting away,
But in this quietness everything's clear.
perfect assurance is drawing us near.
We close up our mouths to let spirit speak loud.
Shaking the foundation under the cloud,
Loud silence roaring like thunder tonight.
defeating the darkness with invisible light.
A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong.
Without any lyrics or notes of a song,
The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley where quietness grows.
Yeah, they scream on the television, yell on the street, trying to manipulate folks to the meat and noise, a distraction to capture your soul, losing your balance and losing control. But we recommend a deliberate pause, ignoring the vanity, skipping applause. The greatest authority doesn't make noise, it governs the universe purely before.
I find my survival in missing the shout, extinguishing candles of worry and doubt. The hush of the evening is where I belong, hearing a silent, internal, sweet song. It tells me that everything's settled and done, conquered and fixed by the sovereign. The world has run out of things it can't say.
Human philosophy's melting away,
But in this quietness everything's clear.
perfect assurance is drawing us near.
We close up our mouths to let spirit speak loud. Shaking the foundation under the cloud. Loud silence roaring like thunder tonight.
Defeating the darkness with invisible light.
A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong.
Without any lyrics or notes of a song,
The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley where quietness grows. No, no, no.
no words are required when love is complete.
Sinking into a tranquility sweet,
Rest in the stillness, detached from the race.
slowing the movement, adjusting the pace.
The ultimate sermon is totally still.
Perfectly aligned with the sovereign will. Loud silence,
It's beautiful, no more words.
just presence. Loud silence,
Absolute peace
hallelujah.
in the quiet.
Loud silence, roaring like thunder tonight.
Defeating the darkness with invisible light.
A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong.
Without any lyrics or notes of a song.
The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley
Where quietness grows.
worship like an old clay pot, hiding in corners, abandoned to rot. Cracks in my surface so wide and unkind, showing the damage I've left far behind. I felt like an object, no longer of worth, fit to be buried
deep under the earth. Yes, listen, perfection is an illusion of pride. True beauty lives on the internal side. The potter don't throw out the clay when it splits. He uses the friction to glue up the bits. Gold in the fishes makes everything strong, turning your error to an elegant song. Don't be ashamed of the scars on your shell. They show the dark places you conquered so well.
The leaks in my life let the water run out,
but that's how the seeds down below start to sprout.
My damage is visible, open and clear,
An honest design that eliminates fear.
we don't have to hide what the journey has scarred.
When our reconstruction was divinely starred,
Broken vessels holding the treasure inside,
no longer trying
to vanish or hide, letting the glory leak out through the seams,
illuminating
our ancient old dreams,
flawed and imperfect,
but chosen to stand
safely secured in the
architect's hand.
Your Babylon values the smooth and the fake, casting aside any structure that break. They want you polished, synthetic and hollow, living a pattern that's empty to follow. But we prefer items that felt the true heat, tested and bruised by the walks on the street. An army of remnants, a puzzle of grit. Every split fragment is starting to fit.
Now I appreciate every deep line that scarred up this fragile anatomy of mine. For when I was solid, the light couldn't pass, trapped inside walls of unyielding thick glass. But now that I'm shattered, the radiance glows, flood in the valleys wherever it goes.
The leaks in my life,
Let the water run out,
but that's how the seeds down below start to sprout.
my damage is visible, open and clear.
An honest design that eliminates fear.
We don't have to hide what the journey has scarred.
When our reconstruction was divinely starred,
Broken vessels holding the treasure inside,
no longer trying
to vanish or hide, letting the glory leak out through the seams,
illuminating
our ancient old dreams,
flawed and imperfect,
but chosen to stand
safely secured
in the architect's hand. Oh, yeah.
Oh, pour out your spirit through all of my cracks.
Filling the spaces, erasing the lacks,
Use every splinter to show your own power.
blooming like roses in another dark hour, shattered but useful, discarded but crowned.
Look at the marvelous function,
We found I'm just clay,
but I'm full of light.
beautiful wreckage, stay fragile. Broken vessels, broken vessels, broken vessels.
Thank you for the cracks.
Broken vessels holding the treasure inside.
No longer trying to vanish or
Broken vessels letting the glory leak out through the seams, illuminating our ancient old dreams,
flawed and imperfect,
but chosen to stand safely secure in the architect's hand. Broken, but holding your hand, yeah. Broken, but holding your your hands, yeah. Woke up before the morning sun could trace the window pane, carrying the silent weight of yesterday's cold rain. My shoulders felt too narrow for the burdens of this life, walking through the shadows of uncertainty and strife.
But an unspoken comfort
found me kneeling on the floor,
whispering a promise I
had never heard before.
Yeah, yo, step on the pavement, the asphalt is burning. Babylon system, the wheel keep on turning. You them a stumble, no food in a basket. Questions arise, but the elders don't ask it. We see the struggle, the poverty visual. Still we keep holding the morning ritual. Jah give the strength when the knees start to buckle. Gold in a furnace, we rise from the muckle.
It isn't easy when the sky turns to stone.
True, but we never walk this valley alone.
There is a mercy that feels heavy like lead.
Hold up your crown, elevate your head.
It weighs us down till we fall on our face.
Beautiful burden,
This heavy, heavy grace, holding me tight when I break, sinking me deep in the choices I make. It ain't feather light, it's the anchor of love,
sent from the thunderous heavens above.
crushing my pride till the ego is gone. Heavy grace
Carries us
into the dawn.
Yeah, give me now, yeah, give me now. Judge when the swift bus harvest and it's slower. Planting the seeds though the water is lower. Some people want it without any friction, preaching the truth but they live in a fiction. This kind of blessing require devotion, sifting your spirit, provoking emotion. Can't run away from the hand that corrects you, even the rod of the shepherd protects you.
I used to pray for a path made of feathers, hoping to bypass the bitterest weathers. But now I am thankful for every hard mountain, drinking the sorrow to reach the pure fountain. For empty hands are the ones that receive the greatest miracles when we believe.
It isn't easy when the sky turns to stone.
True, but we never walk this valley alone.
There is a mercy that feels heavy like lead.
Hold up your crown, elevate your head.
It weighs us down till we fall on our face. Beautiful burden,
This heavy, heavy grace, holding me tight when I break, sinking me deep in the choices I make. It ain't feather light, it's the anchor of love,
sent from the thunderous heavens above.
crushing my pride till the ego is gone. Heavy grace
Carries us
into the dawn.
oh, oh, It's the weight that saves my soul from drifting.
Gravity pulling while spirit is lifting.
Under the pressure, the diamond is born.
Out of the darkness, the curtain is torn.
I am sustained by the hammer of peace.
Letting the chains of the captive relief. Oh, it feels so heavy Foggy darkness has covered the track. No indications of forward or back. Every signpost was blown by the gale, leaving me stranded outside of the trail. But I turn off the lamps in my head, choosing to follow an instinct instead.
Yes, logic will fail you when optics are dim. Can't navigate by your personal whim. Intellect tells you to stop and despair. Analyze everything in the air. But spiritual walking requires no eyes. That's how you bypass the devil's disguise. Step off the cliff and expect to find ground, based on a silent celestial sound.
My vision is useless in this holy place,
Relying completely on guidance and grace.
I don't need a map or a torch in my hand
To walk through the terrain of this dangerous land.
We switch off the natural red eyes of mine, leaving our human awareness behind. Blind trust, moving when everything's dark, following purely a heavenly spark.
No visual
Evidence needed to move,
walking inside of an invisible groove.
eyes wide shut, but our footing is sure,
Because of a presence.
that's totally pure.
Hear me, Babylon want you to look at their charts, injecting anxieties into your hearts. They show you statistics of imminent crash, trying to make all your confidence smash. But we don't depend on the things we can see. We are adjusted to eternity. Walk through the furnace and don't smell like smoke. This ain't a fantasy, this ain't a
I
joke.
surrendered my need to possess all control, granting a total relief to my soul. The darkness is kindly when you understand that you are held by a sovereign hand. So I take the next step in the middle of night, knowing that blindness is superior sight. My vision is useless in this holy place,
Relying completely on guidance and grace.
I don't need a map or a torch in my hand
To walk through the terrain of this dangerous land.
We switch off the natural radars of mind, leaving our human awareness behind. Blind trust, moving when everything's dark, following purely a heavenly spark.
No visual
Evidence needed to move,
walking inside of an invisible groove.
eyes wide shut, but our footing is sure,
Because of our presence.
that's totally pure. Step after step into total unknown,
No hesitation.
no doubt in my stride,
An internal shepherd is acting as guide,
navigating obstacles effortlessly.
finding our pathway by refusing to see. I can't see a thing
But I know the way,
in a radar.
true guidance
No eyesight required. I trust you.
blind trust, moving when everything's dark,
God.
following purely a heavenly spark.
No visual
Evidence needed to move,
walking
inside of an invisible groove. Eyes wide shut, but our footing is sure,
oh.
because of a presence that's totally pure. Blind trust,
Guide me through the night.
blind trust, guide me through the night. Blind trust,
Guide me through the night.
blind trust. Swept into corners, forgotten, ignored. trampled by bosses who sit at the board.
Lowly particles scattered on ground, making no movement, emitting no sound.
Yet there is a whirlwind approaching the floor, blowing us straight through the grand palace door.
Yeah, look at the soil beneath your own boots. That's where the oak tree establishes roots. Don't look down on the powder of clay. Everything major began in that way. Human anatomy built from the grind, destined to conquer the limits of time. Watch how the microscopic brains will combine, forming a structure completely divine.
The groom cannot eliminate our worth.
We are the original owners of Earth.
From absolute zero, we start to ascend.
A marvelous story that has a good end.
Gravitational forces are starting to break.
Ha! Look at the massive commotion we make us rise,
Filling the atmosphere high,
particles floating right into the sky.
up from the alleyways, out of the mud.
Washed in the crimson of innocent blood.
No longer stepped on or hidden from view. Creating the scenery completely new.
Yo, empires collapse into ashes and sand, while the small fragments inherit the land. Babylon boasting of concrete and glass, but all of the architectural vanity will pass. The powder they spit on is starting to drift, causing a major historical shift. Yeah, get to youth elevating their mind, leaving the negative concepts behind.
I remember the days I was treated like trash, an insignificant speck in a flash. But the breath of the maker blew into my space, granting me dignity, posture, and pace. Now I am soaring above all the clouds, far from the reach of oppressive old crowds.
The broom cannot eliminate our worth.
We are the original owners of Earth.
From absolute zero we start to
A
ascend.
marvelous story that has a good end.
Gravitational forces are starting to break.
Look at the massive commotion we make us rise, filling the atmosphere high,
Particles floating right into the sky,
up from the alleyways, out of the mud.
washed in the crimson of innocent blood.
No longer stepped on or hidden from view. Creating the scenery completely new, yeah.
Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Elevating higher than anyone thought.
A spiritual freedom that cannot be bought.
From microscopic to grand and supreme,
Fulfilling the ancient tradition or dream.
floating together in ultimate light.
Conquering darkness with permanent might.
We were so low,
Look at us now,
soil elevation,
planetary
transformation into the sky. Dust rise, filling the atmosphere high,
particles floating right into the sky,
up from the alleyways, out of the mud.
washed in the crimson of innocent blood.
No longer stepped on or hidden from view. arguments ended, the speakers are mute. No longer debating, the branches are root. The chaos of Babylon fades from my ears, drowning the panic of historical fears. An ocean of calmness descends on my mind, leaving the chatter completely behind.
Yes, check it. When words are exhausted, the wisdom appears, wiping away the remaining old tears. Man talked for centuries, what did they gain? Just more complications, dynamic and pain. But when you are quiet, the message is plain, like watching the drops of a tropical rain. No vocabulary can specify grace. Just stand in the stillness and look at this face.
The world has run out of things it can say.
Human philosophy's melting away,
But in this quietness, everything's clear.
perfect assurance is drawing us near.
We close up our mouths to let spirit speak loud,
Shaking the
foundation under the cloud. Lord, silence roaring like thunder tonight, defeating the darkness with invisible light. A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong, without any lyrics or notes of a song. The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley where quietness grows.
Yo, they scream on the television, yell on the street, trying to manipulate folks that they meet. A noisy distraction to capture your soul, losing your balance and losing control. But we recommend a deliberate pause, ignoring the vanity, skipping applause. The greatest authority doesn't make noise, it governs the universe purely with poise.
I find my survival in missing the shout, extinguishing candles of worry and doubt. The hush of the evening is where I belong, hearing a silent, eternal, sweet song. It tells me that everything's settled and done, conquered and fixed by the sovereign one.
Has run out of things it can say,
Human philosophy's melting away,
but in this quietness everything's clear.
perfect assurance is drawing us near.
We close up our mouths to let
Spirit speak loud,
shaking the foundation under the cloud.
loud silence roaring like thunder tonight, defeating the darkness with invisible light. A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong, without any lyrics or notes of a song. The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley where quietness grows. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No words are required when love is complete.
Sinking into a tranquility sweet,
To rest in the stillness, detached from the race.
slowing the movement, adjusting the pace.
The ultimate sermon,
It's totally still
perfectly aligned.
with the sovereign will.
Listen, it's beautiful.
No more words.
Just presence, absolute peace
Hallelujah.
in the quiet.
Loud silence roaring like thunder tonight, defeating the darkness with invisible light. A quiet explosion that shatters the wrong, without any lyrics or notes of a song. The heaviest volume that anyone knows. Born in the valley where quietness grows.
Loud silence